Hey, let's go. Bulls Jazz.
At guard, 6'5", number 0, Kobe White.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And joining us courtside, reporter David Aldridge. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll be facing Kyrie Irving and the Dallas Mavericks. Then on Thursday, they'll be matching up against Rudy Gobert and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And you know for that matchup with Atlanta, things starting to solidify as that team is going to be number 10 on the year for them. Team getting sharper every time out.
The starters for the Utah Jazz, the guard pair, it's George and Sexton. The pairing up front, it'll be Collins and Kessler. And it's Filipowski in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, the guard set is Giddey and White. Vucevic in at center with Williams next to him. And it's Dosunmu in at small forward. And early season action here tonight. RJ, you can see the pounce in the step of the players. They are refreshed and they are ready to go.
Everyone's locked in. It's early in the season. There is a different type of energy to get off to a good start.
Kessler against Vucevic. Pass to Collins. Collins setting the pick for George. Plenty of room around him, and it's good.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all three levels.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Billy Donovan gave me a few minutes. Now, I asked Coach about the defensive game plan tonight, and he said preventing easy buckets around the rim, and that starts with John Collins. He's a great interior scorer, especially when he gets ahead of steam, so we have to limit those opportunities. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now here's Williams. Here's Dosunmu. Hangs home the trifecta.
Lahat ng NBA team pala may laban ngayon. Sheesh. 30 teams, 15 games.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Filipowski. Nice ball movement by Utah. George, that's a two-pointer, and it's White with the rebound.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
On the wing, Dosunmu fires for three. Utah with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
You got to give him an A for effort. Just fell
Damn, bro.
a little bit short in that one.
And maybe if they were at home, their fans could have given them the boost they needed to get over the top.
Here's White following the basket by Colin Sexton. Count the basket. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Pass to Filipowski. Back to George. Nice defense from Giddey.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Jazz have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And he goes in for the jump.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Dosunmu. It's good. This game is all even. Dosunmu got 6.
Always has his head up, getting
Dosunmu.
selfish with it.
Jazz have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Well, Greg, over the last few seasons, one area of consistency for the Jazz has been their rebounding.
Yeah, and they have some size, and they make controlling the boards a focal point. When you're playing Utah, you better be ready to put a body on somebody.
Now White, after the missed 3 from John Collins. White, good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now, here's George. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver. Here's Kessler. It's rebounded by Giddey. The Bulls leading by 3. White drives in, and White with the stuff.
Yeah, under
See
control.
White.
White has those short, quick strides.
And here's George. Outside, Sexton. Back to George. Outside, Collins. Pass to Filipowski. Outside, George. Buries the long-range jumper. He's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Here's Filipowski. Now, here's Collins. And then Collins slams it in.
One of the most explosive young bigs we have. Collins quick off the floor and gets creative at the rim.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
And it's George missing. The Bulls leading by 3. White the pass to Dosunmu. Outside Williams. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Over Kessler. And it's Vucevic missing.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on it.
Sexton's shot is good.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Giddey kicks to Williams. Pass to White. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. Jazz trail by 3. From deep, George. Vucevic with the rebound.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. And look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Here's Giddey. And the 3 off target. Utah's gone just 1 of 4 from 3-point range here in the first. Here's Filipowski. Outside, Sexton. Drills it from outside. Sexton's got 7 points in the game.
You know, the timing, the rhythm, I'm a big fan of when Sexton can just catch and shoot. Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Now, here's George. 5 points in the game, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Richard for the Bulls, just 1 playoff appearance in their last 7 seasons.
Look, the last 4 years under Coach Billy Donovan, they've been respectable, but with all of the injuries and all of the issues, the path to true contention is probably on the other side of a long rebuild.
The Bulls making a switch here. Horton Tucker's checked in. George passes to Kessler. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. RJ for the Bulls, their last 2 seasons have ended with losses in the play-in.
Yeah, they finished as the 9th seed both years and won their first play-in games. But that second play-in game has been a problem, which is why they need to set themselves up better during the regular season.
Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Chicago. And Utah also making a switch. Sensabaugh is checked in. And George kicks to Collins. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Now here's Williams. 8 points for him. White the pass to Horton Tucker. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. They trail by 3. Right side, Collins. It's hauled in by the Bulls. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
And the Jazz with possession after the Bulls.
Huli ka. What in the AI? Ba't hindi na-call din yun?
Let's pick up 2. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will retain possession.
Ano tayong star player?
The Jazz working the ball around now. Collins a screen on White. 5 to shoot. Goes up on the block. George with the bucket.
Block ah! Naishoot ko yun. What the fuck? Huh? Ay, pumalakpak na nga sila eh. Block
George
na
has
yun,
got
guys.
his third best.
Wait, counted ba yun? Hindi counted.
Basket of the night right there.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
You have to think at this point the winner will be the one to settle in on defense.
Hits it from three-point range.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
George passes to Kessler. Here's Sexton. Fires from deep. That shot is off. Pass to Horton Tucker. Driving to the basket. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Here's Sexton after the Bulls pick up 2. Here's Sensabaugh. Still yet to score. Pass to Sexton. Sinks the triple.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Osumu, he's checked in for Chicago. Now here's White. He had 28 points in the win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
And the Jazz with possession here. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Preston can't hit. The Bulls leading by 7. On the wing, Dosunmu. He's got 8. And it's Dosunmu with the jam.
The D just...
Ayun yung tinatawag na ano. Ay. Ay. Uy. Yung bench yun. Ay.
kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Sends the ball, no good. Jumps up, slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It goes on Cody Williams.
Hinabol pa ako, no? Saan ka pa? Nice throw, Smith. Gago eh, no? Ooh.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And the Jazz making a change here. Sheepway's checked in. Here's Preston. No scoring in this one. Pass to Sensabaugh. From downtown. Rebound by Smith. Dosunmu, the pass to Horton Tucker. Inside, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Greg, thinking back to the glory days in Utah, they went to back-to-back finals. in 97 and 98.
Unfortunately, though, Kevin, that Stockton-Malone era, they just couldn't overcome the dynastic Bulls. The Jazz still searching for that first NBA title.
Now here's Williams. He's got 11. Down low, Dosunmu, the pass to Williams. Here's White. Off target from outside. Jazz trail by 12. Over in the corner, Williams. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Over in the corner, Williams. Smith on the wing. Pass to Horton Tucker. Now Dosunmu. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Dosunmu's got 16 points.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Chicago Bulls. This is their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
And really an odd series between them a year ago as they couldn't get a win in either meeting.
Here's Sensabaugh. Light covering. Shots good by Sensabaugh.
11 seconds.
White with it. He's got 9. To the middle. Picked off in midair. And so it's Chicago, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And in addition, their three-point shooting has been dialed in tonight. They seem poised for a big game from deep.
Dosunmu is out there with Taylor Horton Tucker. Then it's Torrey Craig. Then it's Terry. And it's Smith in its center. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, Bulls coach Billy Donovan keeps perspective. He says, I used to come back from a tough road loss for a break to the office and pull an all-nighter, trying to figure out what went wrong. My highs were too high and my lows were too low. We have to realize so much of it is just luck. The breaks of life. Kevin?
That's right, D.A. We respect Billy Donovan as much as any coach in the NBA. But a good outlook there, you're right. Hey, thank you. Phillips, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. Nice shot by Terry. And the Bulls lead by 11.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Preston. Still without a basket. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Sheboy can't hit.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Nice one, Bulls.
Out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Here's Preston after the Bulls pick up 2.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Dosunmu, shot's good.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's gonna put his foot on the pedal.
Preston can't hit. The Bulls leading by 13. Phillips, the pass to Horton Tucker. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And Tucker's got 8.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Outside Terry. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. On the wing, Williams. Wide open look. And it's good off the back rim and in. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Horton Tucker, the pass to Smith. Here's Phillips. No good from outside.
Hey.
Williams inside. Terry covering. Misses the finger roll. Chicago has gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. Pass to Smith. Shoots over Filipowski. And it's Smith missing. Jazz trail by 13. To the paint. Oh, that's blocked.
Hindi pa pwede yan, bro.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Here's Dosunmu. Beyond the arc. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Sensabaugh, no good. The Bulls leading by 16. A floater. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
The floater is so tough to defend against. Nothing defenders can really do.
Replay. Ooh. Sheesh. Wait, can you fold it? Kay Filipowski? Anong foul yun dun?
Let's shake their heads.
Damn, bro.
Chicago shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here.
Sheesh.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
Chicago making a switch here. Sonogo's checked in.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Dosunmu, the pass to Terry. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Here's Mikhailu. There's the killer 2-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
It's good. Sensabaugh's got his 2nd basket.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Vucevic checked in for the Bulls. Williams comes in for Dosunmu. Then for the Jazz, Walker Kessler, he's checked in for Eubanks. And it's Sexton in for Mikhailu. Here's Sensabaugh. There's his 3rd field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And no good, but he tries to maintain control. He was fouled, and he'll shoot 2 at the line. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks. Many consider this summer to be the most challenging field in the history of international basketball. Nevertheless, Team USA got it done in Paris. It's not getting any easier, but the star power of the U.S. men's team shined bright in the City of Lights. Guys, a classic.
Wait. When injured. Scramble yun. Si Patty Mills. Uy. Okay. Na-injured yung ano yun. Right ankle.
ending for a stacked U.S. roster.
You're right. What a performance. Hey, Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Well, the grimace of pain tells it all. He's hurt, and let's hope he's okay.
And boy, this really doesn't look good. Just the way it happened.
And you know it's serious if he's heading to the locker room. It takes a lot to get him out of anything.
Kobe White, he's checked in for Jalen Horton-Tucker. He's been on fire lately. Let's take a look at your Eastern Conference Player of the Week, Zach LaVine.
And what a stretch it's been for him. I mean, he goes beyond the scoring, which he has had no problem doing. He's been all over the small things that take a shooting guard from good to great.
Trains the three-pointer.
An assertive offensive player. White knows he has the green light to rise and fire.
Mills with it. Vucevic on him. Shots good by Mills.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
Terry dishes to Vucevic. Kessler with the rebound. Kessler's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Over White. Pass to Sensabaugh. At 3 off the mark. The Bulls leading by 13. Inside. Here's Williams. Now here's Vucevic. Covered by Mills. Here's White. And a miss there on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Out left to the wing. Terry outside. Poke loose. Williams finds White. And it's sent. Back by Kessler. And Sexton slams it in.
And there's no question Sexton can flat out score. I mean, he feels like he can get it done from anywhere.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Here's Sheedway. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now, here's Sexton. He's got 12. To the wing on the left. Here's Sensabaugh. Hits the three-point bomb. Sensabaugh's got 10 points in the quarter.
After failing to knock down anything from deep in the first quarter, he's got 2 to go here in the second.
Shots good by Williams.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Now, here's Sexton. Fires the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Vucevic has got 4 rebounds in this game.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Here's Mills. And it's White with the rebound. White's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hey, Greg, Kobe White has proven he can run the show.
Yeah, well, he's more than just a scorer. He's become a quality playmaker with better decision-making. But his biggest improvement has been his efficiency.
And so it's Utah here with the ball. After the miss from Vucevic. Sexton for 3. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Clever and confident in that pick and roll. Sexton's decision-making in these sets has really improved.
Here's the Jazz with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. A putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Ayo Dosunmu is checked in for the Bulls. Josh Giddey comes in for Terry. John Collins, he's checked in for Utah. George comes in for Patty Mills. Let's check in with David Aldridge for an injury update on Taylor Horton-Tucker. David.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with Chicago's head athletic trainer. Unfortunately, it looks like that injury is going to be a severely sprained ankle. Well, you hate suffering injuries any time of the year, but it's especially impactful this early on. Tough break. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, well, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And so here is Chicago, following the bucket by the Jazz. Chalk up 2 there.
And he has flat out taken over this quarter. Keep feeding the beast.
Now here is George. He has 7. Back to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
A big man who does a little bit of everything. Collins' team-first attitude shining through with that terrific pass. And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
George. And George with the stuff.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And the 3 ball is good.
His play just keeps getting better, clearly building on the foundation of that strong first quarter.
Sexton against White. And with that, the Chicago lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Sexton.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here he goes. Here's Dosunmu. And it's going to be out of...
Walang foul. Ay, gago. Kulin ata to. Oh my God, kulin nga.
Bounds, the Jazz will take it. Filipowski, he's checked in for the Jazz. Jazz trail by 3. Now, here's George. He's got 9. Kessler finds George. Pass to Sexton. And stolen by Giddey. And there is White, and that's good.
Oh, be fake ni White dun oh. Uy. Uy. 1v1 yun eh.
And the assist from Giddey. White's got 24 points. Now George. He got it up.
Wala ala. Ayun oh. Teleport yung mga... What the fuck? Boom. Hindi ko na-skip.
There will be 2 minutes to review
The teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got that shot off in time.
And they're making sure on this one, even though it may not matter in the grand scheme, but the replay process is faster than ever. You know, why not?
70.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots. Drums. They're measuring up the shots.
Oh God.
And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time.
Peace.
Give it up for the participants.
They've had the hot hand from deep. So I'm giving these guys the green light. Keep riding the perimeter game until they take it away.
They sure made it look easy at times. What a half. All right, let's switch it over. See what the fans are posting on social media. Sneakhead Ahmed wants to know, what's the worst shoe you ever balled in?
I hit the courts in some slides last week.
And that'll do it for halftime. We send you back to Kevin Harlan, who has the second half call.
Dun sumo 23 din? Oh, shit.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, you have to like what we're seeing from Kobe White.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Jazz trail by 5. Getting underway here in the second half. Here's Will Hardy's 5. The pairing up front. It'll be Collins and Kessler. The guard pair. It's George and Sexton. And it's Filipowski in at the 3. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
And Chicago shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. White against George. And George with this stuff.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Giddey against Sexton. And Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got his first bucket in this one. Outside, George. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got 3 assists tonight.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Jazz have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Out to the right wing for the lead. It's rebounded by Giddey. Giddey's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Williams gets to Vucevic. Utah with the rebound. Lobbed up there for Collins. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
I'm sure his teammates love having a guy like Collins on the receiving end of those alley-oops. As fun an assist as you'll get. And let's take a look now at some stats for George. Last season's performance for him put up about 13 points per, 4 assists, and 3 rebounds. And you like what he brings backing up the point guard.
They feel confident with him at the helm. He's effective at running the offense, and having someone like that off the bench is an absolute luxury.
Lets it go from deep, and Vucevic pulls it down. Giddey the pass to White. Great pass to set up the lay-in. White's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
And love the commitment from White. Took the bump, went up strong, and rewarded with 2 points.
Collins, good. Collins has got 4 points in the quarter. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Kobe White became one of the top candidates last season for most improved player. He says, I always tried to just let the work show. I wanted to prove that I could be a starting guard in this league. I just got to continue to get better every day, be aggressive, and be who I am. Kevin, back to you.
All right, D.A., love that attitude.
And right now, White, red hot. Just everything he puts up seems to go in.
And here's Sexton. He's got 19. From outside, off the mark.
His three-point shooting kind of dried up in the second half. He is yet to make one after knocking down 3 before halftime.
Williams for 3. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Filipowski, and he makes no mistake. On the slam dunk.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside Williams. And White kicks to Giddey. Utah with the rebound. Lepowski's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Utah?
Look, they're getting good looks inside. It's been a point of emphasis all night long, but I love this hard-nosed attitude of this team.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations. It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Filipowski. The rebound by Dosunmu. Bulls trailed by 5. White the pass to Dosunmu. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Great Colin Sexton, still so young. He entered the league when he was just 19.
Yeah, drafted back in 2018. Sexton has a few years left in his 20s, so you expect him to continue to expand his game and improve on both ends.
RJ, you say this all the time. For a young player like Patrick Williams, reps are so important.
He's had a tough start to his career. 2 injuries in his first 4 years that ended his season. Every young player needs to get a rhythm. They need minutes, and they need to be healthy.
Outside, Sexton. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Dosunmu. Pass to Filipowski. There's Sexton. The baseline jumper goes down. Sexton's got 5 points in the quarter.
A dangerous score from mid-range. Sexton loves to take that shot when he gets it in rhythm.
White.
Boom.
Good.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Gago yun. Flopper.
For Chicago, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 for the field here in the third. Back to Giddey from deep. The shot that time, not on target. And so George will bring it up for the Jazz. The lead is 2. Pass to Collins. Now George. Lets it go from the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. George has got 21.
His accuracy is on another level this quarter. Really high-quality shooting.
White, good.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Utah shooting an efficient 53% from the field. And George kicks to Collins. That ball's nice feed that time from George.
For 3.
Collins has got 9 points here in the second half. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Giddey. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Giddey's got 5 points so far. Here's George. And it's George finishing it off.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Pass to Vucevic. And it's Utah with the rebound.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting them with all of these misses.
Here's George. Kicks it out to Collins. A three-pointer off the mark. Bulls trailed by 4 and stolen by Sexton. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Sexton's got 7 now in this quarter.
You know, you got to respect Sexton's scoring ability. The closer he gets inside, the more effective he is.
And now Utah, fast break. And Sexton slams it in.
God damn. Hindi foul yan.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
It's stolen by White. Back to Dosunmu. Finished off the break. And that's now 27 points for Dosunmu.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Buzelis comes in for Patrick Williams. Phillips, he's checked in for Dosunmu. And Terry subbed in for Josh Giddey. Preston can't hit. Bulls trail by 6. Right side, White. Terry outside. Here's Buzelis. Hands it from downtown.
Buzelis showing a little bit of everything with that quick release.
Preston passes to Sexton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Sexton's got 29. Here's Buzelis, defended by Sexton. White tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
For 3, Smith. It's good from long range. Smith's got 5 now.
Yeah, that's 2 straight three-pointers they've allowed.
Pass to Preston. Sexton with it. He's picked up by White. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots. Playing smart with the lead.
Steps back. Here's White. Up and in on the layup. White's got 35 in the game.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Outside Williams, the 3. Second chance shot. And another shot. Shot by Collins, no good. And it's Terry with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. They can look forward to the American Airlines Center after this game. They'll match up against Dallas. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. Bulls have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight. He throw good, Smith, and the Jazz making a change here. Sensabaugh is checked in. That one misses. And Greg for Buzelis. Basketball has been a part of his family for generations.
Yeah, how about that? Both his parents played professionally in Lithuania, as did both of his grandfathers. And his dad now works for the Lithuanian men's national team. as a physiotherapist.
And even though he hasn't been himself, it hasn't affected his team too much. They've still got the lead.
This one for three. Sexton grabs the board. Sexton's got his 5th rebound in this one. Sensabaugh. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And over the course of last year, he was up over 90%. And with a stroke like that, you see why. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's White. He has 35. Launches it from deep. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Colin Sexton, you can tell he's feeling it tonight. And, guys, has been the driving force for the Utah Jazz. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed. And you love... to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
4th quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. They've got Jalen Smith. Dosumu is out there with Terry. Then it's Buzelis, and it's Phillips in at the 3 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one. A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Here's Sensabaugh.
Oh, nice finish.
And that one is hammered home.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G8, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot, but when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better, we'll take it.
And with that shot, the Jazz lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Dosumu. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Pass to Sensabaugh. There's the triple. Nailed from three-point land. Sensabaugh's got the lead back up to 9 now for Utah. Here's Dosunmu. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. Dosunmu's got 5 points now this quarter. Jazz have gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the 4th quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Pass to Sensabaugh. To the inside. Coleman. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that finish shows you how dangerous he can be as a passer and a finisher.
The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Here's Williams. And he converts the layup. And now it's an 11.
Pro naman eh. Pro 10-second shot clock. HUD camera shake.
11-point Jazz lead.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Dosunmu, the pass to Terry. A three-pointer, no good. Jazz have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the 4th quarter to go win. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter.
All the officials are all over that one.
No good on the free throw. The Bulls making a switch here. White's checked in. And he's good on the second.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Takes it inside. Lets the three fly. It's good, and the Jazz lead is cut down now to just 9 in the bucket from Dosunmu.
He's just lighting them up in this game. The D's going to have to extend a little bit more, or he's going to keep knocking them down from deep.
Pass to Juzang. And here's Mills from the arc. Buzelis grabs the board.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
For the three. Mills with the rebound. Jazz leading by 9. From 17 feet out. And that one is off.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display. That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
The Jazz making a switch here. Utah's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And Sexton slams it in.
And the vertical of Sexton is amazing. At 6'2", he's just capable of hammering it home.
Dosunmu, the pass to White. Drains it from beyond the arc. White's got 38 points.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Up their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Sexton with the bounce pass. Offensive rebound. Here's Sensabaugh. Off target from three-point range.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
White. The rebound by the Jazz. Sexton's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
First personal foul.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
Jazz leading by 9. George with the ball. Pass to Sensabaugh. Back to George. A steal. And now the Bulls on the break. Stolen by Collins. George with the ball. He's picked up by White.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stump.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Dosunmu up top. Out to Smith. Over Kessler. And again. Chicago, no good. Sexton dishes to George. And Kessler throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Some changes for Chicago. Vucevic comes in for Smith, and it's Williams in for Buzelis. Filipowski, he's checked in for Utah. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over. To our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Billy Donovan talking to his team. He tore into us, guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Vucevic. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Clever pump fake from Vooch. Skilled at baiting defenders into the foul.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shot.
4-9.
Body work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break. And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line. Name a type of shot Keontae George can hit it, more than capable of scoring at all 3 levels.
And George drops them both.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
White the pass to Vucevic. Here's Dosunmu. And the Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
He's been dominant all game long. Nobody on the floor can stop him. And look, let's just say he knows it.
White, good.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
George finds Kessler. Here's Filipowski, defended by Dosunmu. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Josh Giddey's checked in for the Bulls. Bulls trail by 14. On the wing, Dosunmu. Offline with his 3.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
White with it. Guarded now by Sexton. And it's sent back by Kessler. Goes up. Trips down the breakaway slam.
Oh, you got to feel for a guy getting dunked on like that. I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
And White kicks to Giddey. Traps in the tray.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
Here's George. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Giddey's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Dosunmu. Good ball movement here by the Bulls. Shot from 16. And Vucevic with the basket on the assist by Williams.
And Vuce is an effective shooter, especially from that mid-range area.
Here's George. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Josh Giddey. He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.
Didn't get to the line in the first half, but since the break, he's been in attack mode. Great adjustment.
Williams scanning the floor. Here's Vucevic. And it's Utah with the rebound. At one point, they led by 16.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Bulls trail by 12. Here's White. And he gets the bucket. White's got 44.
He's been a bright spot in their play today, but he could really use some help.
George passes to Collins. And Sexton has it in the corner. A 3 ball. Rebound by Williams.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the 3.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And after he went scoreless in the first half, he's finally getting it going, looking much more comfortable.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Chicago.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another. And one of the reasons why they're struggling and trailing right now is they have been reluctant to create any low post offense here in the second half.
Now here is George. Now Sexton. Outside, George. The basket good off the assist from Sexton. Sexton's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Pass to Vucevic. Outside Williams. Here's Giddey. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Giddey's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Bulls. Outside Collins. Outside for George. Azura's screen on White. A baseline J. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Kobe White. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time. The previous play is under what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Yes.
Motion replay. You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call.
Nice.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the...
YOLO. YOLO. Clutch yung challenge.
The original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review. Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He's still got a good outcome. Credit to him for trying to get that three right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
Williams for three. Sexton grabs the board. Sexton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. George, no good. Chicago trailing. White with it. George picks him up. And it's White missing. 109 left in the fourth quarter. Power down with both hands.
Aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Pass to Giddey. Can't tie it up as that one misses.
Talo pa nga. May chance no.
First free throw is good, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Bruce Ellis is checked in for Williams. He's off on the free throw, unable to get that second one to drop in. Here's White. And another miss by Chicago.
That is not a bad decision to pull it from there. It was just a little bit off with the execution.
This is what leaders do. You gotta learn. I've seen Sexton own these moments and coming up clutch.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for the Bulls. Williams comes in for Bruzellis. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. The Jazz on offense. At one point, they led by 16. It counts. And now they trail by just 4.
He is getting everything he wants. The defense is seemingly powerless to slow him down.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, showing off a really smooth stroke there. And that will add to their lead.
Buries it from outside.
And I love going to Giddey there at 6'8" with his skill. Josh can get that one off anytime he wants.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And And the second of 2 is good. That gives them a 4-point cushion.
Can't waste any time here.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Ay!
No good on the triple.
Fucker.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Utah. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Good on the first, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game. 16 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. It's White on the wing. Lets it go with a 3. Dosunmu's shot is off. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Williams gets the bucket. And so it's Utah with the win. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And that'll do it, folks. So for our reporter, David Aldridge, and our analysts, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Colin Sexton.
Nice. Okay, box score. 38 to 34. Sheesh. Sensible. Okay. 47, no? Kobe. 50% 3 points. Nice na yun. Don Sumo din, no? Wala, hindi namin kinaya. Piwil, 22. Gidi, 20. Not bad. 8. Sayang to si Tucker, na-injured. Parang gago. Si Foot shot 6'11". Tang inang yan. Swashed. Wala, yan. DNP sila. GG. On to the next one, boys.